Basics of energy and various forms of energy. The basic of energy are described here. Energy is described as the ability to do work, also described as ability to carry out the heat transfer. A body is possess energy when it has the capacity to do work or carry out a heat transfer with another body. Work and heat transfer are the transfer of energy from one body to another. It is also called transitory energy. The basic energy are classified as energy potential, that is stored energy, or kinetic, that is working energy. Potential energy. Potential energy is the energy which possessed by the body due to its position or its configuration. Potential energy exists in various forms: chemical energy, nuclear energy, stored mechanical energy, gravitational energy. Potential energy is equal to mass into gravitational acceleration into height, that is m into g into h. Chemical energy. Chemical energy is the energy stored in bonds of atoms and molecules, which release as the heat in chemical reaction. Specific to each reaction. Energy unit is mass, that is kilojoules divided by kg, or number of molecules, that is kilojoules divided by molecules. Biomass, petroleum, natural gas, propane and coal are the example of stored chemical energy. Nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is the energy stored in the nucleus of an atom. The energy that holds the nucleus together. The nucleus of an uranium atom releases energy when its fission takes place. That is, atoms split in two parts, resulted in loss of mass, and mass is converted to nuclear energy. Following are the equation of Einstein. Nuclear energy En is equal to mass into speed of light squared is equal to mc square. Stored mechanical energy. Stored mechanical energy is the energy stored in objects by the application of a force. Compressed springs and stretch rubber bands are the example of mechanical energy. Now, gravitational energy. What is gravitational energy? Gravitational energy is the energy of place or position. Water in a reservoir behind the hydro plant, power dam is an example of gravitational energy. When the water is released to spin the turbine, it becomes motion energy, which drives the generator or alternator to produce electrical energy. Now, kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy, it is the energy possessed by the body by virtue of motion or velocity. A moving vehicle, flowing fluid, and moving parts of machinery are has the kinetic energy because of their motion. Radiant energy, thermal energy, electrical energy, motion energy, and sound energy are kinetic energy. Kinetic energy Ek is equal to 1 half into m into v square, that is half of the mass and velocity square. Now, radiant energy. What is radiant energy? Radiant energy is the electromagnetic energy. It travels in transverse waves, includes visible lights, X-ray, gamma rays, and radio waves. Solar energy is an example of radiant energy. Thermal energy. Thermal energy is the internal energy in substance, the vibration and movements of atoms and molecules within the substance. Geothermal energy is an example of a thermal energy. Motion energy. Movement of objects or substances from one place to another is called motion energy. Wind and hydropower are the example of motion energy. Sound energy. Sound is the movement of energy through substances in longitudinal compression oblique rarefaction waves. Electrical energy. Electrical energy is the movement of electrons. Current produced due to movement of electrons. Lighting and electricity are the example of electrical energy. Thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe my videos so that I can make more efforts to publish more videos about the various topics related to electricity.